Good evening, class. Welcome to Module 5. I am very happy that you were able to make it to Module 5. So we have only 3 more weeks to go. And I just want to kind of go over a quick overview of this module and also go over the assignment, in particular the CPP file for this particular assignment, and just highlight, few items there that some of you are still kind of like struggling and kind of following the directions that we have provided. These are basically the objectives that you're gonna meet at the end of this module. All right. So analyze the application of algorithms in relation to the field of computer science. So we've been doing all this, the vector sorting. We've been doing the linked list. So we'll be doing all these projects to kind of look into what is the best data structure for the project that I want to do, for the application that I want to develop. Okay. And you so far have done that. Some of you are still struggling because, and I assume is because of your background. Some of you, have not too much experience when it comes to doing data structure or developing an application. Others, they are very good, and I can see that when I run the program, and I can look into the data structure. I see how clean it is. I see how the annotations or the comments are embedded or are written with the codes line. So it's kind of, you can see that, right? So the pseudocode, some of you still having problems. I highlighted a lot of you have a really high similarity, and I put an announcement before it, and I'm going to continue highlighting that. Make sure when you're doing your pseudocode, even if you go online, please make sure that you are not just copy and pasting from somebody else, information that you find online, information that other students already submitted to us. Turn it in. The program that we use is going to flag it, right? And I'm going to look into it, and the only thing I'm going to do is, if it is above 30%, I'm going to just tell you to rework it. I can give you 0. I have the right to do that, but I'm not here to fail any student, right? Or to make your life miserable. My job here is to guide you, to help you, and to be here for any issue that you are facing, any problem related to your assignments. So please take those feedback to the heart and go back and rework those similarities. You should have access to already turn it in by the school. If you don't have it, reach out to our IT department. They can help you out with that. But the pseudocode should actually tells me what your program is going to do. Okay, the program that you're writing for this week, your pseudocode should reflect that. Okay, and I already explained you previously at the week 1, and some of the other videos that I recorded, and some of the other information or resources that I share with you how to do a pseudocode. Okay, make sure that you understand that, because if you're going to be a software developer, if you're going to be in the area of writing applications, software engineer, et cetera, you have to know this, okay? And then, we talk about the different data structure. This is another structure that you're going to be working on. There's so many data structure, and this is another one that you're going to see this week, okay? We're going to go over that in a few minutes. What we call it, the binary search tree. You're going to read all of this. So I don't want to cover this. I want you to go over the material. You read it. You're trying to understand it. And most importantly, that you can differentiate among all the other data structure. And based on the assignment, you're going to see that you're going to have to use it and why it is different. And when you run your code, you're going to see how this particular the binary search tree actually works. How does that is differentiate from the hash that we saw before, the hash table, right? And also how does it differentiate from the linked list and from the vector? You're gonna see that, and it's pretty cool just to know that. And as I said before, don't forget to use the other resources. Do your C-books. I want to bring this to your attention. And I want to bring this like a question format. How is it possible that your assignment is working perfectly fine, but you are failing your Z-book? That's a red flag. I don't want to go deep into trying to find out, asking new questions, and hey, I want you to go online with me and show me the work and how you can do it, because then I'm gonna put a lot of pressure on you. I'm not here for that. But I want you just to be, sincere, with yourself. Think about yourself. If you're doing the Z-book and you're failing the Z-book's assignment, which are actually pretty easy, and it's similar to the same thing you're gonna do in the project, why is it that you are failing the project? Why is it that your project is not working as expected? That's a question I just want you to look at. There's some other video here. I want you to look into it. Please go and review it. This is going to show you how to use the VST, how to insert, how to remove, how to organize it, how to do the traverse or traversal, and also when it comes to the inserting and pulling data out, recursing. This is what you're going to learn about this particular assignment. It's pretty good, and I like it. Once again, the Z-book, I don't want to go over that. You already know it. You have to do it. Rubrics. As you know, I follow the rubrics because that's what the school actually demands me to do. That's a requirement. So when I'm evaluating your assignment, I'm looking into what the rubric actually says, and if you meet the rubric criteria, please don't forget about the rubrics. You have your code reflection, or I would call it code analysis. Write it. Some of you, sometimes you do everything, but you forget the code analysis, you forget submit the pseudocode, or I'm going to show you something that is happening lately in one of the class. It's like you submitting the CPP file, and it's like completely empty, and then you kind of like arguing with me, oh, I submitted, but it is empty. I'm providing you a screenshot of what you are submitting, and your files are empty. The modules, right, or the modulars, or the functions are empty. I can't do anything. If your project is empty, you're gonna get a 0. I mean, what else can I do? And I'm reaching out to let you know your project is empty. Just rework it. Don't try to argue. Don't try to fight it. Just do it again. Okay. And doing it in the time frame that I'm giving it back to you, because I'm trying to not reduce point if it's not needed. As I said, I don't want you to fail the class. I want you to pass, but I want you to understand what you're doing. If you're not understanding, then I have to do something else. But let me just open the file. So this is the file that you're gonna get, right? You need to download the file. This is the PPP file. And please type your name here and just look at what it says. All the fix me, you need to work on the fix me. Don't go around. The other thing that I'm noticing is that it's like a lot of you are changing completely the structure of the file. If you change the structure of the file, it's not gonna work. Everything is linked, and every function is connected to the other one. If you start making changes, like, oh, this is the way I think it's gonna work, just work in the modules, just work in every fix me that we have, in every structure. Do not change it. Don't move the private to the, below the public, because it's not gonna work. The way we have it set up this way, because this is the way we have it to make it work. So just make sure that you do all the fix me and just work on the things that we're asking. Don't try to reinvent the wheel, and give me an empty file. Also, you see all these comments that we have here? These comments means that they are codes that's gonna go in here. Utilize those comments. Don't just put all of the bulk of the comments here and then give me all the code in the bottom and no adding any comments. Add the comments within the line. If you're gonna put something here, if you're gonna put an if statement, right? If you're gonna put something here, just keep the comment there, if that belongs to that, and then keep going. Don't give me this bunch of comments, and then all of the codes in the bottom that I might not even understand what your code actually does. So I want you to make sure that all of this, you have to get it done. The in order, the post order, pre-order, all of this needs to be done. If you miss one of this, the program is not gonna work the way it's supposed to. You're gonna fail it. Okay, I'm not going to write any code here because that's part of your job. What I would do is I'm gonna read your assignment and I'm gonna provide the feedback if it's working or not. If you did a good job, I'm gonna tell you did great, and I'm gonna highlight the thing that you did. and I'm gonna provide probably some feedback to make it better. But hey, you already in week 5. If you're having any issue, please reach out. Contact our tutors. They are there for that. They're supposed to help you as well. Let me know. And I look forward for you to end this class to week A strong and pass this course and move to the next level. Do the work and follow the instructions and you will be good. All right? You will do fine. So have a great week 5 and let me know if you have any questions.